Professional house flipper. No. No. Oops. Oh god, why do I hear it? No! Okay, okay, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. 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 I'm gonna shut my door. I'm for a reason. It is cold. Head pat, dude! I just started streaming. Like, ooh, head pats. Head pats, head pats. I actually just did top off my thing of water though. I just topped it off and got a drink. What are you doing? Oh, I just got out of the most awkward conversation ever though. I hate people sometimes. I hate people sometimes. They just makes me uncomfy. But guys, I don't have to shrimp anymore. I actually got like an arm for my tablet. Where did my tablet pen go? It ran away already. Why does it do this? But like, I'm actually able to read chat. And draw. Like, I have an arm. So like, I'm looking when I look down, I'm looking at my tablet, but then I look up and I can read chat. It's wonderful. Everything is great. Everything is awesome and great. Mio head pats, no. Miata head pats, yes. Dude, I don't even... My car didn't even want to start for a couple days and I have no idea why. And then all of a sudden... Wait. Oh, is my praying mantis friend gone? I had a praying mantis on my window for like 2 days. 2 whole days. He was just chilling. He was just chilling and I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. It was really scary because like it was what was it doing while it wasn't starting? Just not over or what? So it was, oh my god. Why am I blanking on like I'm blanking on the term. Oh my god. Like it wanted to turn over. The words are, yeah, man, I can't, it was trying, like, it wasn't clicking, it wasn't, like, it was trying its best to start, but it just would no starty. No starty. And I was like, oh, well, that's great. Yeah, it tried to go. It was trying, but it had no fuel or spark. But here, okay, here's the thing. Here is the thing, right? It just wouldn't start for like the day. And then I went back the next day because my new neighbors were outside. And they're like, oh, do you drink? You know, I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, do you want to do a shot? And I was like, yeah, of course. You know, so I did shots with my neighbors. And the craziest thing happened. It was my neighbors. And then there was like a third guy. And the third guy goes, wait a second. Wait a second. You look familiar. He goes, I know that Miata. I talked to you at your apartment complex. I know you. I'm like, so on God, my neighbor's friend, I already knew him. I thought that was crazy. Because he also works at the Honda dealership where I bought my Type R, and he's like, yeah, we had a nickname for it at the dealership and everything. So it's just funny, like a small little world thing. And I was like, that's cool. But he came over and we looked at the engine bay a little bit closer. I am leaking oil. They called it El Diablo because it's red on red. And they haven't gotten a red on red Type R in a while. They always get the blue. They're like, yeah, we always get the boost blue or something. Sometimes a white. Hardly ever the red on red. I'm like, sick. But yeah, the valve cover gasket, I think, is leaking. I won't really know until I either take it somewhere or tear it apart myself, but I have a feeling the Miata's done for the season, and I'm very sad about that. I put it in the garage today because the funny thing about the Miata not starting, I had a dream about it. I've had some like really like probable dreams recently, and I don't know why. Oh my god, this setup, this feels amazing. So I can like rest my arm. Tablet? Why does it always want to go to a different monitor? What? It was working earlier. There we go. The dream is the daily stuff like the Miata. See, I can't. I live where it snows. Speaking of weird dreams, D-Gen. Hey, D-Gen. Did I tell you? Did I tell you about the weird dream that I had that you were a part of? I think so. Okay. But for everyone else, I had a dream that I was in Australia, and it was like this, I was at like this like big like water park like shopping thing. I don't even know, it was just weird. It was like this big building, and I got like a message from D-Gen, and he's like, what the fuck you mean you're on Australia? The one time I'm in the States? New effects for message? What? That's so, I don't know if I like that or hate that, because like it's just such a, it's just, why couldn't they have like, I don't know, like made it blend a little bit better? I'm gonna send you a description of my dream for later because it's too long for chat. Oh god. But yeah, the Miata's leaky, and I'm sad. But it must have just gotten like worse recently, because this is the first time he's ever left a puddle on the ground. I still need to clean that up somehow. It's just drooling. Well, no, it only leaks when it runs. It's not just like leaking from like a line or something. Miata, what? I heard Miata. My Miata's leaking oil! And I'm sad. Oh, this is so weird. This is gonna be a new learning curve, because now I have like my tablet like kind of propped up. So I'm not shrimping anymore. What the fuck is wrong with I know! My poor 30-year-old car. I abused it. If I abuse it, I mean driving around town in the summer when it's nice. But hello. Yeah. He's a bit of a... He's first gen, 1990s. I got my pop-ups, I got my soft top and my hard top. My hard top's a little scuffed. I tried to Bondo it because there was a little chip, and I ended up just like ripping the seal off of it. It needs a new weather strip. What did I walk into? Miata talk. Yeah, this is so crazy. I can just like rest my arm. Mio was abusive. Who could have seen that coming? No, I love my Miata. He's my best friend. Can I put my desk down just a wee bit more? I'm trying to like figure out how to position my tablet for it to be the most comfy because I'm not used to this. I'm used to like shrimping over my desk. Relationships, I get it. Happens. Pets, less favorable. Miata abuse, now that's fucked up. Was it loud? Did it come through? I'm sorry. I have... My setup is like completely different now from the apartment, so I'm still learning. The magic of drawing, ergonomics. Yeah. Well, the thing is I used to, like, I didn't have... For the longest time, I had just a normal like drawing tablet, like one without the screen on it. So I was used to like, you know, drawing like, you know, proper posture-ish, you know, hand on desk, like didn't have to look at the screen, didn't have to look at the tablet because, you know, it's just how it is, you know, it's just a traditional drawing tablet. What did I do? Why is that my eraser? And then I ended up getting one of the like 13-inch Wacom Cintiqs. And I don't know how I managed this, but I was working on some like traditional art, right? And I was painting a mirror. I had this idea for a mirror because I saw like these Wacom not whack off. There was like these like plexiglass art things, and I was like, that would look so cool if I could like recreate. Oh, I muted my on-stream music again. What the fuck did I do? So I had that, and I must have had it in the perfect spot, but I literally melted the power button. It works, but it needs a little bit of convincing, to put it nicely. And at least with that one, like once you turn it on, you can unplug it and then it still counts as on. So that's how I was like navigating it for a while. And then I ended up getting the Cintiq like Pro, the big one. And for like 2 years, I was like, oh, I really want to get an arm, but I had a glass desk. So I didn't want to put any kind of like clamp on it, like a monitor stand, like a monitor arm or anything. But I finally, I finally got a metal desk. So now I can just put whatever I want on it. So I now have a bunch of monitors and my tablet, and life is so great. Because now I can like sit proper-ish. But so yeah, the magic of drawing ergonomics. What was that something about if I had a Harley? God help us if Mio ever owned a Harley. Talk about self-sabotage. Wait, what's that supposed to mean, huh? The people who were selling the house that I bought, They actually had a ninja that they were trying to sell, and I was like, if only I had a little extra money, although that would kill me. That would be what would kill me. Well, I am cooking through unpacking. I'm hoping by the end of like this week I'll have most of it done. Most? That would be nice. That would be ideal. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to like play with where my tablet sits and just see where is like the most comfy for me. Because right now it just doesn't feel right, and I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to it or if it's like another reason because it's actually not comfy. It's like naturally, because it's on an arm, it's going to be wobblier, right? Why do I properties? I hear my music. Is that what I want? Probably. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's how I accidentally... Oh. Oh. Yellow. But... What? Why do I still hear it? I'm not going crazy. Why do I hear my own? You know, if I didn't spend so much on horsecock, I'd be VIP. Property, no, not properties. Advanced audio properties. There. Wow. I hate messing with OBS stuff. Once I finish getting in here set up, maybe I'll find someone. Is anyone here good with like audio balancing and stuff, or like can advise? I fucking suck at it. Like I probably spent a good 30 minutes earlier trying to like figure out like the mic settings for the way the room is currently set up. Not me. Oh, wait, oh my god, I can't read. Not me, I'm sure that someone is here, not me, but I'm sure someone here is. It's time for the big... No, you lost it all! Ari! Tragedy really knows no bounds, huh? I felt the luck running through my veins, but it was a lie. I feel that because I'm like, oh, guys, let's go gambling. And then I don't win. Or, oh, I'm going to buy some scratchy tickets today. And then I don't win. I don't even get close to breaking. Well, the thing is, I buy the super cheap ones. Those ones. But because of my luck with like the super cheap ones is why I'm not inclined to buy like the $10, $20 scratchy tickets. I buy them more for the entertainment value than anything, honestly, because it's like, yay, I get to sit here and cratch. I get to sit here and cratch. It gives me something to do. I've been playing scratchy tickets for a long time. Grand Mio would buy them. My tablet's still doing that, like, thing, right? Whoa! Where, like, it gets that, like, yellow spot. What is going on? And I thought, oh, lost. What? 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 No! There we go. Because when I took my tablet down at the apartment, I was like, oh, I have compressed air. I should take the time and I should clean it out. And there was so much cat hair in the bottom vents. And I was like, oh, maybe that'll fix the problem. Maybe it's overheating a bit. No. No, 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 it did not fix it. I'm upset. Excuse me. Yeah, they are satisfying to scratch, aren't they? I'm a natural born gambler. Thanks, Grand Mio. You set me up for failure in life. That's okay, we still love her. I would love nothing more but to bring Grand Mio on a stream one day, but I can't trust her to not dox me. It's already hard enough to explain to a 70-year-old that it's like, oh yeah, by the way, I sit in front of my computer and talk at a screen with other people. I don't think telling her that I pilot an anime girl mech and just be an absolute weirdo would go much better. But that is just me. I've tried explaining it. I just don't think she gets it. I was like, yeah. It's fine. Everything is fine. I just realized that guy's a duct tape legend. That's a fire name. What the hell? Oh yeah, it does come through the mic. Oops. Have you tried to tell her about the titty physics? That might work. Bro, I'm not telling my grandma. Why not? I'm not gonna talk to my grandma about titty physics. I told my mom about bulge physics. Oh, well, that's you, D-Gen. She gave me a disgusted look. I wonder why. I want to see if I can get my desk down further. Let me mute for a second. Oh, I think I've cracked the code, chat. I think I found the height. I think. So how do I set this as a preset? I don't think that worked. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to figure all this out. It probably will happen again. To be fair, I do keep a collection of half-naked anime figures in her lounge room. Bro. Pro streamer, by the way. Dude, I'm so scuffed today. I'm so sorry. This is like more scuffed than the usual. This is like the first art stream with the new setup, because I literally just set up my tablet today. I had to like argue with all my DisplayPort cables and find which one was long enough. I never claimed to be a pro streamer. I'm just a small little bozo. Egg. Ugh. I do gotta say though, the way I'm sitting is already like substantially more comfy. I think I gotta tweak it just a little bit more. But we'll get there in the end. I know I'm not gonna get this thing done tonight because I don't really have the time. It's already after midnight, and I asked for help at work on Friday, but the guy was offline. He's like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and ping me if you need anything," and I'm like, "Okay." I'm gonna try to do this on my own one more time, but if I can't get this, then I'd like some help. And he was offline for the rest of the day. I was like, oh. Thanks. Yeah, I haven't done my timesheet for my client in 2 weeks because, well, I am not added on the timesheet, so how am I supposed to do it? I will say though, having the standing desk now has been a total game changer, because I've been like setting up my PC in stages. At first I got like the actual just computer setup with the monitors, and then I took a few day break, and then I put up my tablet today. But with the standing desk, I can just crank it all the way up and sit under it. I just crank it up and sit under it and comfortably access the computer. I was like, this shit's awesome. Why didn't I get a standing desk sooner? Ugh. Standing desk lame? No, standing desk good. Once I stop hurting from all the moving I'm doing, it'll be nice to like stand and play League of Legends. And then I can say, I won't stand for this. I won't stand for this slander. The problem I'm running into right now though is with the addition of the monitor, the third monitor, I don't have enough display ports. And my current processor doesn't have integrated graphics. So I need to figure out how to weasel one more port. Just one more display port. Well, the thing is my card has one HDMI. One of my friends suggested like a DisplayPort switcher between my tablet and my VR, because obviously I won't be using both at the same time. I guess right now I am really only using one monitor when I stream art, so maybe I could. Well, no, because like if I'm drawing just like on my own, I'm probably gonna be using at least. I don't know. I don't know. Because like with the way I'm sitting right now, I like can't see my third monitor at all. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just get a DisplayPort to HDMI adapter. I don't think that'll work. Because I need one more DisplayPort. I need one more DisplayPort for my VR. Like, I'm cool with my peripheral monitors being like 60 hertz. I'm about to say something disgusting. I'm a 1080p gamer. I don't like 4K, like at all. All streamers are. I don't know, like, I don't like the way 4K looks. Like, if I wanted 4K graphics, I would go outside. Because I'm not sure if, because my tablet can be hooked up via USB-C Gen 2, but my motherboard only supports Oh, 720i? Oh, you're old, aren't you? The 4:3 resolutions. Yeah, there was what, 720p, 720i, and then 1080p and I don't even like, I don't even remember what the difference is. 720 is still 16:9. Well, like I remember the days of YouTube where all the videos were like square. Weird. And I said, well, oh no, 480 is 3x4, 4x3, whatever it is. My B. Could you do more art streams? They're good, you're good. I go through spurts. Sometimes I want to just draw, and then other times I just don't want to draw. I like art streams. I think they're fun. I just get to sit here and talk. Just get to sit here. Just sit here and go on and on about the stupidest things. And it's nice. Did Mio ever? I did not, I haven't gone back to it. I played it that one stream, and then I moved. So I took that week off, and then I just came back last Tuesday. So I've only had a couple streams, and I've been really tired. So my streams have been... I played what? The retail simulator? And then... What did I play? Now I gotta look. I don't even remember. Hadsmania. Back to channel. What did I play? Oh, I did Retail Them Balloons, the Wuthering Waves on Friday. That's what it was. I forgot. These last couple weeks have been just an absolute disaster. I'm buried in boxes, both packed and empty, trash boxes from furniture being put up. It's just not been fun. I gotta finish setting up my figures. I have all my Nendroids and Figmas that I haven't, they're just in the box on the shelf right now. I just can't be bothered, man. I'll probably get to it like tomorrow or something. I still have to take my friends out to dinner. I told them that was their payment. If they helped me move, I would take them out to barbecue. And they're like, okay. To what extent do dreams affect your artwork? I feel like I don't think I have an answer for that, honestly. Like sometimes as I'm going to bed, I will have like an art idea. And I have had that happen before. Like, and that's usually why I keep my iPad like near my bed in case it happens, but then I always end up staying up too late because of it. Because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna get the concept down. And then I'm like, well, I should refine the concept while I'm still here. And it's just like, it's just a spiral. It's like, oh, suddenly it's been like 3 hours and now it's like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. And I'm like, oh. What? I'm not gonna lie, I think I do hear gunshots around here, but I think it's because I am like just out a little bit further and people can like go target shooting in their backyard now. And I hope that's what it is, because the one day when I was driving home, I take like this back road and I saw this guy like standing with a bow. Which is why I'm inclined to believe that people are probably, if they're shooting bows in their backyard, they're probably like shooting cans or something. I do have to say though, I do have to say that I'd rather listen to someone like shooting for sport or as a game. Like shooting targets or cans or whatever for fun than listening to a high school band play. Listening to a high school band play for like hours on end in a metronome that comes through a speaker, so all you hear is tick, 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 and it's like, ugh. And the band director has like a speaker or is over the like PA system. I lived next to my high school. Yeah, I lived next to a high school for a couple years and I said, okay. Like it wasn't, like it's typically not that bad if I have like my headphones or something on, but like if I just want to like rot on my couch or rot in bed or something, it's like, I don't want to hear that. But like I said, I don't hear it. I don't hear it, or I didn't hear it when I had like headphones on or I was listening to music actively. Back to the top of the show, what? That being said, I need to go furniture shopping. I don't have a couch. I have no couch and no dining table. I literally have a card table. Like I just have a card table set up as a dining table. It works. If you have no couch, you can't be couch locked. But I want to be. I wanna lay on my couch and watch TV and hang out with my cats. Exactly. It's interesting that Twitch still says that my stream is unstable. I don't know how. I have fiber. I blame Twitch. It's not my fault. I'm perfect in literally every single way, Smile. I think Twitch is saying that the streamers... Wow. I'm not that terribly unstable, am I? I thought I was, like... pretty okay. Like, your streamer has a weird obsession with Miatas and isopods, but I don't typically fly off the handle too much. I didn't think so. I'm not that terribly unstable. Yeah, I think I might move my tablet over just like a wee bit. Because I would prefer to be sitting more straight onto my desk, but this isn't bad. I think it'll be too in the way if I'm not that insecure. Why is everyone quoting me on that? I'm normal-ish, I swear. Emphasis on the ish part, but like if I was normal, first of all now, if I was a normal person, then I probably wouldn't be a VTuber, in all fairness. But no, I have the people on YouTube are calling quote stable. I don't smell. I shower, people. I shower. No. Why would I have olfactory responses? I have like a simulated skin, but not like exactly. I could tell you, how can you smell me? Bro, no, it's not olfactory. That is like your smell. God, I don't remember the proper names for everything. I can, in fact, smell. And I do, in fact, like, sweat in a way. So I do have to cool down. Oh god, these are words that I don't need to know the meaning of anymore. I know this because of Cyberpunk. That is a system for which you have cyberware slots. I played Cyberdong like one time for like an hour. Like, I don't even know why I put it down either. I just have that problem. I just put games down and for no particular reason, I don't pick them back up. Because it's just like, it's not scratching the brain noggin in the same way that like League does. League is like my most toxic addiction. It's not the plants. It's not the isopods, it's League. League is a good way to scratch the brain noggin to death. You learned a new word, uh-oh.
Bible thump 100. Look on the Mr. Bright side, though, considering that you and everyone you care about could die at any moment through the slightest negligence. It should be normal to be panicking at every waking moment and while sleeping.
What?
Okay.
What? I don't think. You know. I was in the house for all of like 48 hours. Oh, I've seen that word before. I don't remember what it means though. But I was in the house for all of like 48 hours and I almost started a fire. With a candle because I thought the shelves had enough spacing between them, and I lit a candle and I walked outside for all of like 2 or 3 minutes, and I come back, get it all, I'm like, wow, something smells like it's on fire, and I look and the shelf is like, it's not, it was just starting to char a little bit. I got to it in time, but I was like, I've never done that before. Why now? If it were a steak, it probably would have been like medium. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I did that. I'm really not sure how I managed to pull that one off. That was not my proudest moment. Yellow gamer. Gamer 31. What happened to gamer 0 through 30? Did you kill them all? It's fucked up, man. Ew, gross. Back in my day, Mio was a worm. Telling me you have a birthday and not a assembly date? That's just weird. I've lost or come close to losing people too often. Be living stress-free and good conscience. Oh, I definitely wouldn't say that I live stress-free. I am actually the definition. Why else would I keep my numbers? Because I thought you killed 0 through 31, or 0 through 30. So you're just the 31st iteration of playing gamer. Toy, thank you for the follow. How are you? Worms do not have oh, and the raid. Hello, raiders. I don't think I have what is it called? Stream Deck. I don't know if I have my button pressed up. Yeah, I need to fix. No, I need to fix it. Default apps. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna do it right. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. Damn it. I just need to re-authenticate. Oh, art. Oh, it's just I have a button on my stream deck that will automatically, like, I'll press it and it'll automatically let me, like, I'll press a button and then it'll give me a list of chatters, and then I can press the one, like, and directly shout it out. Yeah. So I needed to re-authenticate it. That's all. I just haven't set it, like, it just times out after, I don't know what the timeout, like, thingy is. What the timeout time is. I did have my stream deck disconnected for a few days, so I can't help but wonder if it's just something with, like, unplugging it for a while. I'm like 3 weeks behind on my brain rot deer anime. I just, like, haven't found the time. And it's such a bummer. Might have run out of internal. Well, the thing is there's a software for it. And I'm wondering if the software doesn't, like, connect to the internet, like, after X amount of time, 24 hours, 1 week, I don't know. It's just like, oh, okay. Cause my Spotify didn't. Like, I can still control my, like, sometimes the apps preloaded on the Stream Deck will time out and all you have to do is just launch the Stream Deck software, but it's probably like every 60 days or something. I've never like taken note of it. So you're gonna lay down? Oh yes, go rest. Go do what you gotta do. Thank you for the raid and the follow. I appreciate you and your goobers that you brought. And maybe I will see you another time. Yeah. I can't wait to get my, like, my setup finished. Like, it's getting there. Gary, thank you for the follow too. Hello. Shit, I lost my train of thought already. Ugh. My brain is just scrambled eggs. And I just want things to go back to normal. Stress-free. Anxiety remains the hallmark of the spirited, as Kierkegaard once wrote. Yeah, I am pretty much a walking, talking ball of anxiety and stress, and it's not good. Your eggs are scrambled brains? The funny commercials told me that's a brain on drugs. Stress is one hell of a drug, Ari. Meth, not even once. Bro, I have a friend who's from Florida and has literally tried, like, every drug under the sun. He's like, meth, like, seriously, it's not worth it. He's like, it's not that fun. And you just feel like shit. Don't, if you're gonna do anything, don't do meth. And I was like, wasn't planning on it. Older brother struggles with that shit, seriously not worth it. Oh. I hope your brother can get clean one day. I don't think I like that mouth. He's doing his best, you know, that's all he can ask for. All it takes is just one lapse in judgment. So I won't lecture. We all make some bad decisions. There's no reason for me to act holier than thou. Oh, thank you for bonking me. Not very nice. Well, I accidentally merged all these layers, so I might as well just send it at this point. No, I'm saying that none of us are perfect, and that I will never act holier than thou. I'm actually gonna grab a gray. Of course, how could you commit an error of that kind? You are incapable. No, they definitely, they definitely left some backdoors on the code. It's not that great. It looks like I wrote it. It's getting late. Boo. I'm gonna read some manga. Oh, speaking of like mango, I know you're talking about manga, but like I have peaches out in my kitchen, and a peach sounds good. Well, then I have to get up. Then oh, not the peanut, ew, the peanut butter ones are so nasty. I'm sorry. They're probably my least favorite M&M. I'm not even gonna lie. I like the ones with like the pretzel or like the crunchy wafer ball in the middle. Those are good. Those make the brain so happy. Pleasant, crunchy texture. They're my least. Okay, well, that's fair. Normally my favorite are the peanut ones. Peanut ones slap. M&Ms are best. No, there is so much better chocolate than M&Ms. Come on. Come on, don't even try. But go to bed. Go read your manga and go to bed. Get a good night's rest so you can tackle tomorrow well rested and energized. Oh, the best flavor is chocolate. Meh. I usually favor dark chocolates. I'm a dark chocolate enjoyer. Lindt dark chocolate. I don't know if I've had Lindt's dark chocolate. I do like Lindt, but I prefer like where I'm from, we had a couple like chocolatiers. I think that's what they're called. And you could like buy the candy bars for like fundraisers and stuff. Oh, Holberon found the Canadian. Derogatory. Oh, that would be a banging toggle. Like, you know, like the shiny, like, red eyes? Like, with the... Let me just draw... Why don't I just fucking draw it? I have, like, the... eyes that kind of do this whole thing. That would be a great toggle. Alright, I get the one anime and it came at me for a week. I don't think anything comes close to Lint. You need to find like a nice local chocolate place. Oh. Like I like Lint because it's like one of those ones you could just buy at like almost any store. But I'll always have like a soft spot for like the local chocolate places. Because like the one I had near where I used to live like growing up, you get a candy bar for $1 and it was like the perfect amount of chocolate too. Not too much, but not too little. And it was $1. That chocolate peanut butter slapped. And now I might have to make a trip back to my hometown to get some. I mean, the variety that I have where I live now is also pretty good, but it's just not quite the same. You know what I mean? Well, have you considered just not moving? I know, I'm just playing. You need to go to bed though. Stop, close the tab and go to bed. At least it's not French. True. Damn it, fine. I was like, I know I should be doing the same thing. I know I should be calling it a night. A couple of my friends' classes start tomorrow, and I'm like, haha, imagine having to go to school, bozos. I call it a night until I call it morning. God. I've taken chemistry like 3 times. Like 3 different instances. But you know what I didn't take? OChem. I was smart enough not to subject myself to OChem. I don't need it for what I do. Tablet, hello? At least I got refunded, but no calc. I did fail calc my first time. Partially because it was my freshman year and I misunderstood, but I didn't realize that it wasn't a quote-unquote major course. So I didn't even try on the final. I walked in, wrote my name, flipped through the pages, and said, I don't understand this, and just turned it in. And the professor was like, are you sure you want to do that? And I'm like, I don't understand a thing. He just looked at me and he's like, okay. So I took it with another professor the next semester, and it was a little bit better. Like, I got it a little bit better. Whenever you're stuck in a subject, find a smart guy and stick with them. That's what I do with English. You know, I had a TA for one of my I think it was like a writing class. And I remember having this assignment, and the TA was like, okay, I need you, like, you have to write this essay or whatever. And we had a rough draft deadline. So I did do the assignment. I did do what was asked of me, but what I turned in to the teacher, I printed out what I learned in boating school is. And he got such a kick out of it. And after he was like laughing, I was getting the my actual assignment out, and he goes, "Wait, you actually did it?" He goes, "I would take this. Like, you're good." That was clever. And I'm like, "Well, thank you, but I actually did it." Like, that was, I had that moment, and then I had a moment where one of my quizzes for one of my comp sci classes were proctored by another one of my professors, and the professor who was holding the quiz for the other, he's a funny guy. He's not the best teacher in the world, and is very easily distracted and will go on tangents all the time. But I turned that class into a drinking game, and I ended up taking a beer to class. And so I had to sign, I turned in my quiz and had to sign like the sign-in sheet. And I have my White Claw or whatever it was in my right hand. And my professor goes, "Oh, Mio, I didn't know you were left-handed. Left-handed people are so creative." And I'm like, yeah, sure, we can go with that. And I just scuttled out of that classroom as fast as I could before he saw my drink, because I told him, I had him for another class, and I was like, I'm gonna bring like a 12-pack, because there was only like 6 or 7 people in the one class I had with him. And I was like, on the last day of class, I'm gonna bring like a 12-pack, and he goes, "Please don't." I once took a class in film but didn't watch the movies. I had a quiz, and it was like, how is this different from that? And I replied, "This time the monsters are real." I did escape. There was I was at a party once, and the cops showed up, and obviously we were all trying to make a break for it. And I had this one friend who he was probably like 6'6", and like just a beanpole, right? But there was a fence with a gate. Oh, hydrate. Oh, we got away. It was a big enough party that they couldn't, as long as you weren't the last one there, you were good. But because all of my friends were like standing together, and you know, someone's like, "Oh, cops." So we're trying to get out, and my friend and I are like, we're struggling to get the gate open. And here comes the other friend, the 6'6" beanpole. This motherfucker, I shit you not, he just jumps over it. And it was probably like a 4 or 5 foot fence. And we're like, are you kidding me? Help us. to be fair, those friends already had underages on campus. So they had a lot more to lose. Was he white? Because there was a movie reference in that. Well, there wasn't an intentional movie reference, but yes, he was white. Well, he is, not was. I would never break rules. You gotta live a little sometimes. Like, the worst, I think the worst you got for like your first offense, like as an underage, is like a $50 fine and like a slap on the wrist, and like you maybe have to go to like a class or something. But it's not. You see, I just never got an underage. God, my ethics class was full of people who were there as punishment. That's because you're old. I wasn't old when I was in college. I don't know, I don't find enjoyment in getting involved in weird shit. I would argue being into math is weirder than going out to college parties. It was crazy because I went to like a party on welcome weekend and I ran into some people I went to high school with, and we like kind of did a double take for a second. It's like, huh? They're like, I was like, so and so. They're like, Mio? And I'm like, you know, kind of like the Spider-Man like point thing, like, what are you doing here? I was just like, they're like, we never thought we'd ever see you at a party. And I'm like, everyone in high school kind of hated me because I just kind of wanted to do my own, like I wanted to do my classwork so I could do my own thing, and I hated when people disrupted. Like I just wanted just to do my stuff and get it over with. Guys, my high school crush got married. My life is over. I knew basically, I knew, like, you pretty much knew, everyone knew like at least of each other in my school because there was like maybe 90 to 100 kids per grade, and there hadn't done that. I think it was my my like junior. I think it was my junior year, but that was when I realized that I liked women. And I kind of was just like sitting there. I was like laying in bed or something. I was just like, oh, that's what that was. Those weird feelings for her. I had a crush on her. I wonder where that girl is sometimes. She was never like a big social media person. See, I introduced my crush to an entire friend group and she and a friend of mine hooked up. That's brutal. Like, did your friend group know you had had feelings for her? Because if they did, that's fucked. It might be insignificant now, but like in the moment, that would suck. That's like bro code 101, isn't it? Like metaphorical dibs? No, it wasn't. No, it didn't actually hurt me. It was less brutal as the time my best friend in college swooped in on the girls. Bro! That's so fucked. It goes to show like who your friends really are though. That story could fill an entire book. That was the guy who stole my keyboard too. That's just scummy. I'm sorry that happened to you. It was bad news, yeah. I think I've cut more people out of my life in the past couple years than I ever have. Because it's like I'm getting to the point where I realize that like I don't have time. I don't have the time to play these games with people. I've got my own stuff to worry about. You want to play games? Cool. Go find someone who will play with you, but it won't be me. I'm sick of being like Mio the handy woman, where it's like someone would drift into my life and I'd get close to them, and it turns out they had like this whole whole thing. And naturally, I just want to be a good friend. Like, I just want to be a good friend to people. But too many people like just took advantage of my kindness, and once like I would be there for whatever they were going through, and once it got better, they just kind of dropped me. Well, it's like I don't want to like intentionally hurt anyone ever, right? Like, we all fight our own battles every day. So it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to be an asshole. It's not worth it to like I try to treat every interaction that I have with someone like I try to be as kind as possible. The cashiers at the gas station, oh, I'm poking fun at them. I've like kind of become buddies with the ones at my local one. There's two of the ladies who work there, and I'm like, oh, look who it is. It's my favorite bozo number 1 and 2 or something like silly like that. I was like, and I think I told him, I was like, you guys can decide who's number 1 and 2. Like, you know what I mean? I was just playing with them. Because I know working retail sucks. And I know how just how unpleasant it can be. So I try to be like the customer that like Because I remember when I worked in retail, if people would like play, quote unquote play, or like make a joke or something, like I kind of thought about it for the rest of the day and I was like, wow, that was nice. Like I'm glad I had that interaction. So I try to be nothing but just nice. Here's the irony, the guy swooped on the girl knew the story with the high school crush? When you don't know what you're doing or you don't believe it's wrong, but when you know it's wrong. Yeah, it's like if you didn't know that you were in love with her, like then it's an accident of sorts. Because not everyone wants to like bother their friends with their romantic interests and stuff. And I get that. And some people can't articulate it. So yeah, like you said, it's one thing to just not know. But it's another thing to like knowingly go after someone that your quote unquote best friend is interested in. Hello, I am drawing this character. Her name is Rusk. このキャラクターはラスクちゃん。Yes, that was a long time ago, but some days it can feel like yesterday. At least it definitely does. And it definitely like impacts your relationships with romantic relationships and friendships going forward. Like it's kind of trauma in a way. Or baggage, I guess, is probably the better word. Well, I feel like Trump. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, you're probably right on that one. Yeah, maybe if it was more of an accident, it would be like more baggage, but since it was intentional, that is just straight up betrayal. There's something you just can't let go. Yeah. Well, sometimes you can let go of baggage, sometimes you can't. God, now baggage doesn't sound like a real word anymore. Is it considered a real word? I think it is, right? Baggage is just trivializing it, I feel. You're probably right. And that's not what I was trying to do, and if that's the way it came across, I do apologize. That wasn't the goal. It didn't come across that way because you're Mio. Well, I don't like intentionally, like, I hurt feelings. I know I have, and I do it sometimes, and I don't mean to. They're accidents, like. The last thing I ever want to do is intentionally hurt someone's feelings. It does not feel good. Which is just why I opt to just try to be as nice as I can. It's honestly, like, it's honestly so much easier just to be nice to people. In my opinion, at least. Or, like, you don't even have to be nice. You just, it's so much easier just to not be an asshole. Like, when I go, like, I feel like, we'll use the gas station, for example. I'm going to the gas station to get, like, an energy drink or something, and the cashier, her nails are really pretty, or her makeup looks really nice that day. I'm like, oh my god, you know, your nails are so cute, or your makeup looks so nice. This is just... Like, there was the one time I was driving around, and I saw a Ford Focus that someone had obviously put some work into. And like, I gave him a thumbs up, and then he pulled up and like flashed his lights at me, and then we like started like just doing pulls together because we're the only two on the road. And eventually he got off at his exit, and I was like, you know what? And I thought about it for like the rest of the day, and I still like think about it fondly because I'm like, that was a nice experience. The law of attraction. So while we're trying out being how to find my own father. Wait, okay, hold on. I will add that last year my own father had a stroke, and earlier this week when I went back to work, my boss, who's also somewhat of a father figure, told me that he had a stroke back in July. Oh. Bro, I found out like in the span of like 3 days, 3 people that I knew like had potential to full-blown skin cancer. It was weird. Sometimes in the moment it's easier to be a dick, especially if you're justifiably angry, but what's easier in the moment is almost always way harder long term. True. Yeah, life really does have a way of like just knowing like when things are going fine. It just really loves throwing just a funny little funny monkey wrench into it just to ruin your day or just ruin a couple weeks of your time. 2 of my friends died a month of each other, damn. One of those 2 friends was the girl? Oh, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, for some odd reason, like, I guess you guys would call them, like, step-parents? So I guess it would be my stepdad, who has not talked to me in like 2 years, decided to randomly add me on Facebook. And I'm like, what? Like, I called Gramio and she's like, you should add him, see what he wants. So I did, and there's been like no interaction. I might just remove him. I'm wondering if like he heard from someone else that I bought a house. But I don't know. What time is it? Oh, it's 1:15. Really? I just want to draw. I'm actually like having a pleasant time. Like, yes, my shoulder hurts, but I think that's just because of all the lifting I've been doing recently, and less of the drawing this time. Drink some water. All of you. This is a community-wide hydrate. No more crying. Yeah, we have to hydrate after all the tears. So you know how I'm the hydration police? Uh-oh. Like any good cop, I'm also a massive hypocrite. That's so fucked up. It feels so good to have my tablet set back up though. Man, during that week I took off to pack, oh, I had another banging idea for something, and I just need to stop thinking, because I have too many ideas and not the funds nor the time to complete them myself. All right, good night, Tiari. You're capable of thought. Shocking, I know, right? I went back to the apartment to get the rest of my clothes yesterday, I think it was. And nature's already reclaiming it. There were 2 spiders in there and I was not happy. Yay, free arachnids. No, I don't like spiders. I tried to get over my fear of spiders with like keeping jumping spiders as pets, and it didn't work. I still don't like them, and I don't like when I find them inside, but if they're hanging out like near my plants, I kind of let them go. Because spiders don't want plants. They want the bugs that want the plants. Hell yeah, hydration, homies. They just kept... No, they... I don't know. I don't know if it was a fault in the care on my end or what. Come here! Hi, friendo. You is the fault. I have a lot of them. I'm sleepy. Like, I'm tired, but I'm not. Like, I'm tired and I know I should sleep, but I'm also enjoying just sitting here and drawing too. Meant to drop by earlier. I'm completely lost in the sauce finishing Elden Ring. I know I'm looking forward to like hopefully going back to more single player games after I like finish like with all the moving and stuff, because it's just most days, including today, I was running stuff up and down stairs, breaking down boxes, putting stuff away, and it's exhausting. So by the time that like it gets to stream, I'm like already super shot. So I don't really, like, I'm physically tired by that point. I'm like mentally tired. And it's like, well, I don't really want to play anything that makes me like have to think. Why would I ever want to think? So like games like Elden Ring or anything crazy like that is just kind of on the back burner for now. Oh, depending on how I feel over. I'm hoping I'll be done with the majority of the move by the end of this week. Oh god, e-dating prices. That's how I should fund a new PC. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can get the majority of the move done by the end of this week. Same prices, by the way, inflation hit hard. Yeah, because if I can get the rest of it done by the end of this week, I'll be in a good spot. I'll be able to take the weekend off to rest, and then next Sunday's stream will probably be chill because I just tend to kind of like hang out on Sunday nights, because I'm also a victim of the Sunday scaries. But hopefully not this upcoming week, but next week will be more back to the normal. I can pack a whole house in 3 days if I get paid. Well, I'm at the unpacking part of the move. Watching car crash. Hey, that was a fun stream. I did my nails and we watched car crash compilations. I was chilling. Unpacking, I can do it in a week and then slowly. See, I'm very much a I want things done as fast as physically possible. And I was talking to my grandma, and she's like, yeah, I'm the same way. And all my friends are like, I see where you get it from now. I'm like, hey, no. That's not what's going on here. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, like, okay, for me, it's very much I want to return to normalcy as reasonably fast as I can. Like, I've really wanted to do my nails, but I'm still like moving boxes all around and I don't want to break one. So why would I do my nails and risk breaking one? So it's like, well, the faster I get this done, the faster I can relax. So I utterly, like, fuck myself up for like 2 or 3 days straight, like in so much pain, can't move type beat. But I deal with that for like 3-4 days and then I'm free. Guess we just think differently. I mean, people think differently. It'd be weird if everyone thought the same. I'm just like your dad, for real. I need to finish. I don't know if I'm gonna get to finish my Raora art. I don't know if I feel like it anymore. I really wanted to, and then I was like, no. God, I love Saribot. Saribot does God's work. He'll be very gung-ho of doing anything. The sooner you start, the faster you go, the faster you're done. Like, it's... Literally today he got way too tired shoveling while I asked him to wait for me. And let me guess, he just continued on anyway. Probably bitched about it. He's like, oh, I'm tired, I hurt. And then you're just like, just wait for me, I'll catch up. And then just continues going anyway. Then it's like, ah, son of a bitch, I hurt now. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. That sounds like me kind of to a T. Maybe I'm your dad. Hi, son. It's nice to meet you. Again. I was the dad. I was reading that manga the other day. Oh my god. Man, I still can't believe that you can't be my dad, you're still here. Oh. I still can't believe the sound, like the noise gate and stuff doesn't cancel out the sound of my desk going up and down. That's terrible. Note to self, make sure it's in position before I start stream. Fuck art philosophy. I had to take I remember taking a philosophy of art class. That was miserable. Would not do that again if I could help it. Well, I don't have to do that again. I don't plan on going back to school. Or at least not traditional school. I think if I had my way, I think I'd be a nail tech. I don't really have the money to do that, and I kind of like being a remote worker and not having to talk to people IRL. It's nice to be able to sit behind my little laptop and just click, 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 click. Just mind my own business. Hey teammate, I need help. So okay, the professor started by saying things like, we will talk about sensitive subjects like the government and politics, so be warned. And I thought, okay, yeah, fair, I don't mind. Uh-oh. Then bro started pulling up quotes from K-pop songs. What? Most random shit I've ever seen. We watched 5 K-pop songs fully. That sounds like cruel and unusual punishment. That's against the Geneva suggestion. Spy Family, that's not K-pop. Wait, that's Otto. Hey, I like Otto. Otto is actually, unironically, a fantastic artist, and I got to see her in concert, and let me tell you, that shit was like so surreal. Like, I cannot believe I was in attendance. And like, the venue was so small too. So, even though she's in her little cage for our protection, I would never be that close if I was like, if I went to her show in Japan or something, because she sells out massive stadiums there. Rightfully so. He started to saying, how philosophical is it for a spy to deceive her lover for the sake of a job? Motherfucker, it's a comedy anime. Yeah, you have a spy, an assassin, and a telepath all under the same roof. Come on. Come on, bro. I didn't end up I never finished watching the second season of Spy Family, actually. I need to do that. I need to get caught up on my funny brain rot. Don't forget. Never would I have ever thought my 50-year-old philosophy professor was a secret weeb. Yeah, we got the dog. We got Bond. Borf. I'm gonna enjoy this class. You know, maybe we're all fucked in the exam, but it's worth it. I don't think that I had any classes that I was like particularly excited to go to ever. It was just like, oh joy, time to go to class. Like I have a minor in communications media, which is a lot of like graphic design. I've worked with TV boards and stuff like that, sound editing, like. But I was never excited. I was never excited to go to class. Some days it's so random. That's what rustled my jimmies. Like the only thing I miss about school was just having to go to class and then having no other responsibilities. It was so nice, but then again, I had no money. But now I have a little bit of money, but a job, so I have no time. When is it supposed to get better? In all fairness, I didn't work when I was in school. I tried, I did a shift at Starbucks and was so overwhelmed and I couldn't take it and quit on the spot. And my manager was like, well, why? You killed it. I was just like, no, I'm out. I'm sorry, thank you, but no. Three kids and no money, God. I am so glad that I don't want kids. It cut into my VTubing time. Immigration laws. Don't worry, one of my friends can't get her driver's license yet, even though because of she's not a resident of the state yet. Oh God, funny story. Every time you've said that, brother, it's just been the wildest shit. I went to a place for volunteering and gave a mini interview. Uh-oh. Don't tell me you can't even volunteer. Oh, she offered you a job and you had to be like, ah, I can't. She literally asked if I could work suffering from success. Damn, I wish that could be me. Maybe one day. Oh, chat, I'm starting to get tired, though. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling everything. I'm feeling everything setting in. I was gonna try to finish the base colors though. And the worst part is I know I'll get up and I know I'll like go brush my teeth and crawl into bed and then I'll be like, good morning. Yeah, because right now I'm gonna have about 7 hours to charge. Chat, are we cooked? Yes, Amir. I thought you already knew this. I do have way more. We have hopefully a countless number of streams to tell me all of your stories. Because I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. Every motherfucker came in the other day and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe you're still streaming. Most like smaller streamers tend to like cut her out. And I'm like, my brother in Christ, I streamed as like a face cam streamer for a handful of years, like probably about 4. And did not, no, at least 4 or 5. And did worse than what I'm doing now in 2 years. And I didn't give up then. What makes you think you're gonna stop me now? My dad can write a 3-part series. Buddy, friend, homie. I am not saying that last one. My favorite is my sibling in non-denomination. Look at me, I'm so inclusive. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Amir, it did feel quite a backhanded statement. I love brain rot for the opposite reason. What? Elaborate? It's so fucking awful that I have to make fun of it. Like, okay. You know, the quote-unquote, like, Gen Z millennials and stuff, like, they make fun of Alpha, but it's almost like we had things like Happy Tree Friends and... No, you take that back. That I saw her face, that I'm a believer. This Shrek is such a good time and I will not settle for that slander. I've already made plans to get dressed in my Sunday's best to go see the next one. Lord Farquaad, Lord Fuckwad. Ugh. Half of the Shrek movie were fart jokes. Yeah, and fart jokes are funny! How do we do top suits to the Minion movie? Because we're all gonna be like 30 when Shrek 5 comes out. I don't, you know, everyone can take their kids. Amir, you think I'm going to have kids? Come on. I'll dress my cats up and bring them. Never say fart jokes are funny. They can be. We're still kids. Exactly. What do you mean? I thought I was still like 17, 18. This is what we grew up with and didn't get brain damage. No, I'm definitely Dane damaged. Speak for yourself. No, no, Amir, why did you say that? Go on, you are full throttle. No. I played Subway Surfers religiously and still passed my class. I don't know if that's something to be proud of. I can't do it. I think the closest I get to Gen Alpha brain rot is the Hololive, the sticking out your gat for no Rizzler. Like that's the closest that I get. And that's just because I'm just down the Hololive like VTuber rabbit hole. Fart jokes can never be funny as a wild take, though. That's what I'm saying. Brain rot? I was brain rot once. No, 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 no. No, don't. Amir, brace yourself. Chat, I don't think I have it in me to finish this tonight, or like finish the to finish the base colors. No, he did it. No, Amir. Not you too, brother. We switched chats. Pawn! Come here, pawn. Let me fascinate ya. No, God. Get out of here with that. Where's my fucking cursor? Back to lurking, I got played. Yeah. Understandable. Don't remind me of that, Nodi. You can change it. Shit, then change it! Don't keep using it if you're like, ah, let me fascinate you as ass. What the flip? No! Stop! Stop! You're gonna scare everyone away. Do I have to put you in timeout? Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. I'm gonna put myself in timeout here shortly. Oh, I have a whole like dedicated section of my brain that is just straight brain rot like that. There's a brain rot girlfriend manga out if anyone's interested. God. Whipped out the Tommy Mommy rat queen. Yeah, I'm a rat queen. Actually, no. I'm an isopod queen. Okay? Yeah, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I marked the colors for the other ones. Bada bing, bada boom. Magic. Yeah. I am tired. I have to go to work tomorrow and I don't want to. No. I'm not so sure. Searched up on the manga decks. We had a good time. I'm not so sure about you though at the end. Socks, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I gotta be an adult and do like adult shit, which is are we good? Oh. I play Pokemon Go every day. But wait, as much as I like to blame myself for it all falling apart, it was really Pawn. Yeah, Chatterino, Pepperino, I think it is time that I take my ass to bed. It is 2 in the morning. Not fun. I wish I could stay up, but no! I had to take off the anime girl mech and be... put the adult mech on. It's terrifying. No, I don't wanna! But on that note, I am off tomorrow. I might go look at furniture if I feel okay. And then I will be back on Tuesday for what God only knows. Because I sure don't. So, au revoir. Good night. インターネットやめろ